Good evening. My name is Ellie McCall, and I am enthused to welcome you all to the 2024 Commencement Ceremony. I would quickly like to thank my parents, all my teachers, and my advisory 322. The class of 2024 is widely varied in our experiences. The classes we took, the friends we made, our home lives, interests, goals, and motivations. Yet we are all united by the adversity we face as the last pandemic class and the tasks given to our generation. Though the expectation that we fix the world is a very extremely high bar, I see it as a thrilling opportunity to show off our extremely talented, innovative generation. The future is an opportunity for us to demonstrate what we learned through the past 4 years of our lives, the resilience we garnered and will continue to use. Maintaining and refining these learned skills is crucial in facing the next chapter of our lives. And even though that may sound scary, remember that you are surrounded by others who are also moving into this new adventure as well as advisors, teachers, and loved ones that will continue to support and encourage you in pursuing your dreams. Be proud of what you have accomplished, but be even more proud of what you have yet to do. Now is the opportunity to take control of your future, not despite the past, but because of it. And always remember, everything you lose is a step you take. So make the friendship bracelets, take the moment and taste it. You have no reason to be afraid. You're on your own, kid, but you can face it. Now, please stand for the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, my name is Trace Oakley. May I say what an absolute honor this is to be speaking on behalf of the class of 24. Milestones. Defined in the literal sense as a stone set up beside a road to mark the distance in miles to a particular place, and in a figurative sense, defined as an action or event making a significant change or stage in development. Milestones. They form who we are, how we grow, how we learn, and what we learn. March 13th of 2020, the day before the long-anticipated spring break, a day that most of us will never forget. The day that our lives were all altered. This was the day that stole our chance of saying goodbye to our teachers from the past year and destroyed our opportunity to enter into high school under normal circumstances. This was the last time many of us saw our classmates for 9 months, confined to the idea of learning how to function in society through a Zoom call. This was less than ideal for many of us, but we had no choice. I can say firsthand that it was not easy, especially considering how social I am. Not being able to communicate, learn, and grow with my peers will remain one of the biggest challenges I've ever faced. But this isn't a sob story. This is a story of triumph. You see, the class of 2024 is a driven group of young adults who can overcome any obstacle they face. We've had a challenging path, but we've persevered. Collectively, we have closed the educational gap that was formed during the period of online learning, something that was said to take years to correct. That in itself is quite an accomplishment. Now look at us. Here we are, high school graduation. Allow me to say that I'm exceedingly proud of what we've been able to accomplish, especially given these strange circumstances. However, it must be recognized that we didn't do this alone. Our district has provided us with so many incredible academic opportunities and allowed us to socially express ourselves through the long list of clubs and community events. Many of us would not be here today without the constant encouragement and dedication of our teachers, advisors, mentors, and families, so thank you for your love and continual support over the years. We are all deeply grateful for you. Students, sometimes we are faced with hard lessons, but nonetheless we learn. We learn to cope, love, grieve, and understand, but most importantly, we learn how to continue, and that is what we are about to do. As I stand here today and look at all of your faces, I see a journey that will bring many new milestones, a journey that is only just beginning, and a journey that must be continued. I'm not saying that it will be easy, because nothing worth having ever really is. What I'm saying is, the world is yours, so what will you make of it? It is time to go out and reach your new milestones, whether that be through work, college, trade school, joining the military, maybe even taking a gap year. Regardless of what you choose to do as you enter this next phase in your life, embrace it and know that no matter how difficult reaching your next milestone may be, what you've learned from these monumental moments in your life can never be taken away from you. Be proud of the milestones you've reached thus far at Kettering Fairmont and know that they have equipped you for all of those to come. As we take a leap of faith into our futures, whatever they may hold, remember the milestones. They formed us, they helped us grow, and they have led us to this very moment in time. Continue to grow with the milestones of your life, and always remember that each milestone you face will lead you to where you need to be. Congratulations, class of 24. The past 4 years have been unforgettable. I deeply appreciate the memories that I've made here and will cherish them forever. And I can't believe this is my last time saying this, but Firebirds, have a good one. Thank you.
And choice were mine to make, but you can make decisions too. And you can have this heart to break. And so it goes, and so it goes, and you're the only one who knows.
Hello, class of 2024. My name is Tyler Edmondson. I was lucky enough to be presented with the opportunity to speak to you all tonight. Bill Gates, owner of Microsoft and one of the most successful people ever, once said, "It's fine to celebrate success, but it's more important to heed the lessons of failure." There are great successes that we are celebrating here tonight. Now, it may seem odd that I'm here talking to you all about failure, and it may be hard to see Bill Gates as a leading image for that. But I do know someone who's much easier to visualize in that role: myself. I consider myself an expert on failure. During my high school career, I faced many challenges, especially with that of my mental health. Through my 4 years at Fairmont, I have made some very misguided decisions, some that would have prevented me from speaking to you all today. But I was able to be proactive in my mental health journey for many reasons. Most importantly, my support system, which includes my family, more specifically my grandmother and my father, who are both in attendance tonight, but also my friends, such as my best friend and fellow class of 2024 member, Christian Bravo, and the wonderful staff at Fairmont, and so many more whom I'll forever be indebted to. I was able to move past these struggles. I got back on the right track. I became a person I was happy to be. I was finally able to see myself becoming more comfortable with who I was, all as a result of experiencing failure. But life has a way of continuing to teach people through hardship. My mother passed away unexpectedly. I was blindsided. I was lost once again, but struggle wasn't a foreign concept to me. We often write the ending to our stories long before they are resolved. I thought I wouldn't be able to return to the person I was finally happy with. I thought all the progress I made would get wiped away by one event. With the death of my mother, I was taught the most important lesson I have ever learned. I learned to keep going. I know it's simple, but it's the truth. You may not see success right now, but I promise it's in front of you. Continue to push. What exactly have you ever learned from giving up? Even if, in the wake of my mother's death, the world around me changed, and it led to make more decisions that led to even more failure. But I was able to turn it around. I used my mother's death as a catalyst for change, something that I thought I would never recover from, and become my reason to do and be better. I learned struggle and failure is not the end of success, but instead a crucial part of the process. I'm not as successful as Bill Gates yet, but I have been able to learn that failure can be more valuable than success. Whether you are headed to college, taking on a trade, joining the workforce, creating art, striving to be an innovator, or even if you are unsure what your future holds, I can guarantee failure will follow. I know that sounds scary, but it will be one of the most important experiences you will ever have. Failure leads to innovation, it leads to opportunity, and it leads to success. Class of 2024, I'm so sorry if I'm the first to tell you this, but you will fail, and you will struggle, but that is the path to success. Failure is not the end to anything. It is in fact the beginning of everything. Without it, I would not be here today, and I would not be who I am today without learning from it. And of course, the people I've had with me. Struggle and failure itself is not the most important part. Being able to grow and learn from it is. Whether it's a test score you're not proud of, or maybe it's something as monumental as losing a loved one. If you can look past the surface level and realize what these moments are trying to teach you, you will become so much more than just a failure or a struggle. They will become an integral stepping stone for you as a person and the dreams you wish to achieve. Class of 2024, I can't wait to see us fail and all the success that will follow.
How about one more round of applause for all of our wonderful speakers tonight and our talented performers. Good evening. I'm Karen Denslow, principal of Kettering Fairmont High School, and I would like to thank each of you for coming out tonight to celebrate the amazing accomplishments of the class of 2024. Before we get started recognizing these outstanding groups of students, I would like to introduce some important people that have helped Kettering City Schools and Fairmont High School become one of the top performing high schools in the state of Ohio. School board members, Mr. Toby Henderson, President, Mr. Mark Martin, Vice President, Mr. William Lauder, Mrs. Jennifer Kane, and Mrs. Chrissy Richards. Our superintendent, Mrs. Mindy McCarty Stewart, Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Rick Taylor, Assistant Superintendent of Teaching and Learning, Mr. Dan Von Handorf, Assistant Superintendent of Human Capital, Mr. Ken Miller, Director of Business Services, Mr. Jeff Johnson, Chief Technology Officer, Mr. Chris Merritt, Coordinator of Community Relations and Auxiliary Services, Mrs. Carrie Basson. Our Fairmont administration, Jenny Britton, Liz Jensen, Tim Johnson, Jeff Renshaw, Amy Epperson, Jeff Blakely, and Chris Weaver, our athletic director. A round of applause for all of our special guests. Thank you. When you walked into the University of Dayton Arena tonight, you were greeted by numerous staff members from Fairmont High School. There were dozens more behind the scenes helping organize students, making sure the diplomas were ready to distribute. Would our teachers, counselors, and advisory teachers please stand up at this time? These people standing right now are who make Fairmont the special place it is and very one of a kind. These are the people working with students day in and day out to prepare them for whatever path they are taking after graduation. This is one of the most professional, dedicated, and caring staff that you will ever find. Our advisory teachers, who are seated on the floor wearing black gowns, play one of the most important roles at Fairmont High School. These specific teachers have spent more than 170 hours with our graduates over the course of their 4 years. They are one of the reasons we are able to take a large high school and make it feel just a little bit smaller. Advisory teachers are the first adults students meet upon entering Fairmont and the person that will be giving them their diploma this evening. I would like to take one moment to honor a very special Firebird advisory teacher tonight, Mrs. Amy Dunaway-Haney. I'm sure she is so proud of the seniors tonight and would want us to celebrate their success fully. So, let's give a big round of applause to honor Amy Dunaway-Haney and thank all of our teachers, our counselors, and advisory teachers. Thank you. Parents and guardians, it is impossible to educate without the support of all of you. The staff and administration, thank you for trusting us to help prepare your child to be successful in life after they leave Fairmont High School. We stand together today celebrating the achievements of our graduates, but this wouldn't be possible without the incredible support of their families. Thank you, parents and guardians, for your countless sacrifices, unwavering encouragement, and for your endless love. Graduates, please give your parents and guardians a round of applause for all of their support for you. Over the course of the last 8 years, Kettering City Schools has developed and implemented a strategic plan. This plan creates a consistent blueprint for success across the entire school district. One of the key features of the Kettering City Schools strategic plan is the portrait of a graduate. This portrait consists of 5 pillars, which are lifelong learner, critical thinker, thoughtful communicator, engaged collaborator, and global citizen. The accomplishments of the class of 2024 will fit within all of these pillars in which I'm hoping to highlight this evening. The first pillar is lifelong learner. A lifelong learner pursues goals and leverages resources with a reflective mindset, persevering and adapting to change. The students in which I am getting ready to recognize have spent the last 4 years at Fairmont mastering the skills to be lifelong learners. Fairmont's weighted GPA formula is one of the most unique formulas in the state of Ohio. It rewards students not only for taking high-level courses, but also rewards students for taking the maximum number of courses. The students that I am getting ready to mention took honors courses, AP and IB courses, did not take a study hall, and received nothing less than an A during their career at Fairmont. Ladies and gentlemen, the salutatorian for the class of 2024 with a 4.5692 GPA, Miss Rachel Mitter. Please stand. Please help honor our valedictorian for the class of 2024 with a weighted GPA of 4.5763, Miss Elizabeth McCall. Elizabeth, please stand. Seniors, please stand if you earned a 3.5 or higher weighted GPA or unweighted GPA for your career at Fairmont High School. Standing in front of you is approximately 1/3 of the class of 2024. These students have worked extremely hard over the past 4 years of high school and have challenged themselves to be the very best at all times. Let's give these academic scholars one more round of applause. Good job, seniors. Class of 2024 scholarship recipients, please stand. If you received a scholarship, please stand. The students standing before you have received scholarships ranging from $500 to over $134,000 for an individual scholarship. Combined, the students in front of you have earned over $7 million in scholarship money towards post-secondary education. Congratulations to all scholarship recipients. Would Cora Fiscus please stand up? Cora has been awarded the Chick Evans Scholarship for Caddies, which is worth just over $134,000 and deserves some recognition. Congratulations, Cora. All of these students have exemplified what it takes to be a lifelong learner, and we know that they will continue to learn and make a positive impact on the future. The second pillar of Kettering's Portrait of a Graduate is being a critical thinker. A critical thinker probes the quality and interconnectedness of ideas and resources for problem solving, innovation, and has a curiosity about our world. Nothing fits this more than the International Baccalaureate Diploma program at Fairmont High School. IB's mission aims to developing inquiring and knowledgeable young minds, caring people who create a better and more peaceful world through international understanding and respect. Hundreds of students take our IB courses during the tenure of Fairmont, but only some decide to take on the daunting task of pursuing the IB diploma. Would our 23 IB diploma candidates please stand and be recognized? Congratulations. If you are a senior in the National Honor Society, I would like you to please stand up. The National Honor Society is an organization that recognizes some of our top students across the country. In total, the students that have now sat down that were standing in front of you have completed hundreds of hours of community service and tutoring. To earn a membership in NHS, students must demonstrate that they have excelled in the 4 cornerstones of NHS, which are scholarship, service, character, and leadership. Each year, students are recognized as a recipient of the Cornerstone Awards. In the class of 2024, the following students received the Cornerstone Awards. For scholarship, Ellie McCall and Rachel Mitter. You can stand, please stand. For service, Emma McEwen. Leadership, Emily Braziz. And character, Riley Barnes. What used to be one of the best kept secrets at Fairmont High School is no longer a secret, since 50% of this graduating class was a part of the Career Tech program. Students, please stand if you were a part of the Career Tech program during your junior and senior year. These students earned nearly $1 million towards furthering their education through our wonderful CTC programs. Please be seated. The following students have received state, national, and/or international awards in their career field. Seniors in the Allied Health program that placed in the HOSA competition, please rise. Seniors from the Marketing and Business Academy that placed in the DECA International competition, please rise. Finally, seniors from Allied Health and Engineering that were finalists in the NASA Hunch competition, please rise. They have represented Fairmont well, and congratulations to all of our award-winning CTC seniors. All three of these groups were able to think strategically and explore how ideas are connected. They're problem solvers, innovators, which will help them excel in the next stage of life. The third pillar of Kettering's Portrait of a Graduate is to be a thoughtful communicator. A thoughtful communicator employs active listening skills. They have purposeful, verbal and nonverbal, and written expressions of thoughts and ideas. We have some great leaders who have been wonderful role models, not only for their fellow graduates, but also to our underclassmen at Fairmont. Our United Student Body is a group of leaders that model these skills of a thoughtful communicator on a daily basis. They're the go-to group when discussing with students how to make Fairmont a better place. They take it upon themselves to listen to our student body and organize events such as the Spirit Chain, blood drives, and the Thanksgiving food drive. I would like for our United Student Body officers to please stand. These students are typically the first students to arrive at school in the morning and the last students to leave in the evening. You see this group of students everywhere. They are dedicated leaders in our building and have positively represented the name Fairmont Firebirds at the highest level. Again, thank you, USB students. Thank you. Yeah. We are blessed at Fairmont to have one of the best, if not the best, music program in the state of Ohio. Once again, Kettering Music Department has been named one of the best communities for music education by the National Association of Music Merchants for the 12th year in a row. Students, please stand and remain standing if you were a part of the band, orchestra, or choir at Fairmont High School. Please stand if you were part of those programs. The Marching Firebirds completed more than 700 miles on tour with their competition show, Maps and Legends, with the final performance at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. The band was named overall grand champion at the 2023 Lakota West Invitational and had an impressive third-place finish at the OSU Buckeye Classic. There were 35 amazing seniors in the orchestra program this year. Congratulations to senior members of the Dayton Philharmonic Youth Orchestra, Meredith Haley on the cello, and Ella Colglazer, bass. The choir program had 15 seniors this year, and the Advanced Women's Chorus received a superior rating at the Symphonic, and the Symphonic Chorale received a superior rating at the OMEA State Contest this year. Congratulations to those groups. To add to the senior awards, the Indoor Percussion Ensemble were crowned the MEPA Circuit State Champion and third place nationally in the WGI Championships. This is the first time that a Fairmont group has ever reached the medal stand in the WGI Championships in school history. The FHS Winter Guard were the OIPA Circuit State Champion, a WGI National finalist, and a 14th place finisher at Winter Guard International Championships this year. Let's give all of our talented musicians one last round of applause. Congratulations to all of you seniors. Another area of performing arts at Fairmont High School that sets the bar of excellence high is our theater department. Students, please stand if you were a member of the cast or crew for the following: the fall play, which was Harvey, our winter play, The Mousetrap, the spring musical, The Secret Garden, and this spring's children's play, A Mother Goose Comedy. Many of these students have been invited to the Miami Valley School Theater Association's Awards Showcase and will be recognized on May 30th at the Schuster Center, and I'm sure it will be an exciting event of accolades and awards for these students. So let's give them one last round of applause as well. Fairmont students have many avenues for becoming thoughtful communicators, and all of these students stand out as thoughtful and impactful communicators. Our fourth pillar of the portrait of a graduate is to be an engaged collaborator. The engaged collaborator seeks and contributes the feedback of various perspectives and shared work for continuous improvement, enriching the learning of self and others. Athletics plays a significant role at Fairmont High School. Even though some sports are more individual than others, ultimately, these students put forth hours and hours of training to have the words Fairmont Firebirds across their chest. Our successful student athletes are engaged collaborators in order to be successful in what we believe to be the most competitive conference in the state of Ohio. Would all of our Firebird student athletes please stand up? Eighty-three of these students standing were designated as a scholar athlete, which means they maintained a 3.2 GPA and earned a varsity letter during their senior year. Each of these student athletes is wearing a blue and silver honor cord in recognition of their achievement this year. Among these student athletes, we also have several seniors with individual and team accomplishments. Please stand to be recognized. We have 27 athletes that were named first or second team all-conference in the GWAC. If you were first or second team, please stand up. Southwest Ohio Field Hockey League's Offensive Player of the Year and first team member, Clara von Handorf. GWalk Athlete of the Year, Isaiah Shannon, bowling. We also have GWalk champions, baseball. If you are a senior baseball player, please stand up. We have district champions for boys bowling. Please stand up if that is you. Congratulations. And now for our state qualifiers. Hannah Wenzel, Rachel Mitter, and Abby Kromick for swimming. And finally, we have a bowling state champion in the house today, Isaiah Shannon. These student athletes epitomize what it means to be an engaged collaborator. The fifth and final pillar of the Kettering City Schools District's Portrait of a Graduate is for our students to leave us with the skills to be a global citizen. Global citizens relates and contributes to the world around them through empathy, compassion, cultural fluency, and service. If you were an organizer, donated, or participated any way in Spirit Chain, Blood Drive, or the Thanksgiving Food Drive, please stand up. Spirit Chain. This year we had students help raise over $104,000 to benefit local charities. The charities for Spirit Chain this year were Kettering Backpack Program, Breast Wishes for the Love of Children, and Shoes for the Shoeless. Over the course of the last 4 years, our students have beaten Centerville every year. And more importantly, they have raised over $380,000 for local charities. Blood Drive. This year, students at Kettering Fairmont High School donated enough blood to make our blood drive the largest blood drive in a 15-county radius. Yes. The students on the floor tonight wearing a red cords have donated blood at least 3 times over the last 4 years. And finally, our Thanksgiving food drive. This year alone, the students on the floor tonight helped to donate 7,000 food items to the Good Neighbors Food Pantry in Kettering. Thank you, seniors, for all of your efforts. One of the most dedicated sacrifices anyone can make is to enter our armed forces. At this time, would anyone in the audience please stand and remain standing if you are current or former military? Please stand up to be recognized. We have some seniors that will follow in your footsteps and dedicate themselves to protect the freedoms we have in the United States of America, which embodies what it means to be a global citizen. Students, if you have enlisted with the military branch of service, please stand to be recognized. It is exciting for me to stand up here and to recognize all of these students for their accomplishments. I'm so proud of these students that have not only excelled academically, but they've excelled as thinkers, collaborators, learners, communicators, and most importantly, citizens. Mr. Henderson, would you please join me at the podium? It gives me great pleasure to say, Mr. Henderson and the Kettering City Schools Board of Education, each student standing in front of you has met graduation requirements put forth by the Kettering City Schools District and the Ohio Department of Education. It is my pleasure to present to you the class of 2024 for awarding diplomas.
Mrs. Denslow, thank you. First, let me just acknowledge that is an outstanding list of accomplishments for an impressive senior class. On behalf of the Kettering Board of Education, it is my pleasure to extend our congratulations to each one of you seniors on your success in getting to this moment. Working your way through 13 years of education is not an easy task. And we recognize that your particular experience, your journey, was made even more difficult because you started your high school career in the midst of a global pandemic. We admire your resilience, and we commend you for your commitment to your education. Let me also congratulate the parents, the grandparents, the guardians, the friends, the teachers, the staff, anyone here who has been responsible for helping students navigate their way to this night. As a proud father of 3 daughters who attend school in the district, one of whom is graduating tonight, I know the love, sweat, and tears that it takes to make it possible for these students to earn their diplomas. Thank you for the difference you have made in these students' lives, and thank you for the difference that you will make. Congratulations again. Graduates, as this season in your life comes to an end, we're excited about what the future holds for each one of you. And we look forward to all the impressive things that you will accomplish and the meaningful impact you will make in this world. You make us proud to be residents of Kettering. You make us proud to be Firebirds. And it is our privilege to serve as members of your Board of Education. So without further delay, Mrs. Denslow, after careful consideration, it is our honor to grant permission to award the senior class of 2024 their Kettering Fairmont High School diplomas. Seniors, congratulations again, and job well done.
Ladies and gentlemen, these students in front of you have worked tirelessly to hear their name called as they received their diploma this evening. Many of these students have relatives that have traveled across the country just for this moment to hear their name called tonight. Please give each student and each student's family the honor of hearing their child's name called tonight. Seniors, this is it. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Unit principals, please begin the reading of our diploma recipients.
Amber Ann Adams.
Xander David Belko.
Lucas Dean Adkins.
Barbara Berman Rubio.
Fatima Haider Hamdan Al-Saidi.
Anaya Nicole Berry.
Christopher David Albrechtson Jr.
Noah Thomas Bittner.
Willie Alleluia.
Colton William Trent Boyd.
Nolan Matthew Alfano.
Mabry Madeline Brianna Bowes.
Maya Imad Al-Khatib.
Christian Lyndon Butts Bravo.
Adriana Joe Allen.
Jordan Corey Bray.
Caleb Daniel Allen.
Bailey Rose Bryant.
Elena Rose Alvarez.
Zachary Allen Beakley.
Abigail Elizabeth Amstutz.
Dylan Leo Burkholder.
Hannah Renee Antrim.
Ethan Doss Burkholder.
Derek Antwi Boham.
Roy David Bush.
Emma Madison Ashley.
Victoria Rose Caldwell.
Kalel Allen Abbott.
Tegan Honey Carls.
Sydney Michelle Bales.
Dira Jade Casey Carter.
Alyssa Nicole Baltez.
Christian Jaden Caserta.
Logan Philip Barnett.
Jessica Chin.
Caleb Michael Barnhill Salgado.
Joseph James McGregor Chun.
Braden Donald Bauman.
Abigail Marie Kromick.
Eric Thomas Brown.
Dylan Stephen Clark.
Carson David Copley.
Kaylee Elaine Clark.
Wyatt William Anderson Cowger.
Owen Tanner Klein.
Edward Dean Crutchfield.
Ella Grace Colglazer.
William Dale Call.
Matthew Gerald Collins.
Olivia Diane Cute.
Jeffrey Michael Collins Jr.
Michael Bruno D'Amico.
Tyler Edward Couch.
Owen Anthony Davis.
Rafaela Kotu.
Gavin Richard DeBoard.
Maria Malaya Cranford.
Lance Matthew D'Addario.
Jaden Tyler Crapu.
Casey James Deglow.
Gavin Anthony Cunningham.
Crosley Ann Denny.
Victoria Rachel Curran.
Braden Marcus Detremont.
Bryce Arlen Daig.
Kevin Leonel Diaz.
Mustafa Khalid Dalaki.
Blake Matthew Carr.
Carson Trent Dalton.
Brenya Elise Carson.
Mariah Lynn Danielwicks.
Ashley Marie Castle.
Taylor Ray Daniels.
Haley Jean Chanel.
Hank Matthew Davis.
Emma Nicole Chapman.
Catherine Elizabeth Davis.
Caitlin Rose Citrino.
John Thomas Diedrich Jr.
Aubrey Sue Clark.
Haley Alexandra Depew.
James Eric Eli Clark.
Isabella Ann Deppen.
Natalie Grace Collins.
Jack Anthony DiTalo.
Ryan James Colon.
Alexander William Drollinger.
Sarah Deanne Conkright.
Tyler Michael Edmondson.
Maximus David Conlin.
Isabella Marie Enciso. Emily Ann Engling. Emily Grace Erskine.
Bryce Elliott Harris.
Sarah Elizabeth Erskine.
Keegan Walter Hart.
Lucas Scott Evenden.
Morgan Alyssa Heinker.
Alexis Ann Farley.
Gavin Scott Henderson.
Lindsay Elise Farley.
Caden Michael Henson.
Aiden Edward Ferguson.
Jonah David Hesselbart.
Scott Peter Farrow.
Nolan William Christopher Hyatt.
Jason Ray Farron Jr.
Hannah Renee Hill.
Charlie Brown Fitzpatrick.
Blaine T. Hoffman.
Logan Wesley Ford.
Caleb Isaac Holbrook.
Maddox William Foreman.
Asha Angela Renario Horton.
Madison Sue Fries.
Nevaeh Marie Couch.
Miles William Garris.
Elena Jasmine House.
Marley Adele Gibson.
Addison Claire Howard.
Estrella Isela Gonzalez Rojas.
Addison Olivia Hunt.
Isabel Rose Gradle.
Abigail Lynn Hurwitz.
Dominic Alexander Gray.
Zachary Kyle Gagel.
Jace Daniel Griffith.
Tori Nicole Gallion.
Liv Alexander Griffith.
Pixie Lynn Garrett.
Graceland Jewel Grievous.
Grace Ann Gates.
Gianna Elizabeth Grove.
Gabrielle Elizabeth Glenn.
Madeline Michelle Haight.
Madison Rose Golden.
Savannah Elizabeth Halleck.
Leah Michelle Gonzalez.
Sidel Nada Hamden.
Lily Amable Gonzalez.
McKinney Riley Hannah.
George Stephen Goodson.
Matthew Joseph Harbor.
Elias Harper Gray.
Maha Khalil Hassan.
Colton Sheffield Green.
Kevin Wayne Hedges.
Charlotte Nishu Greason.
Vance Maddox Heller.
Anna Rose Guston.
Addison Christine Henderson.
Meredith Nicole Haley.
Emmanuel Hernandez Martinez.
Andrew Jacob Hall.
Gabriella Marie Heron.
Skylie Marie Hammond.
Shelby Grace Himes.
Gavin Ryan Haney.
Timothy Joseph Hoffman.
Zoe Nicole DiDonato.
Kyle Lee Holloway.
Elizabeth Grace Dillon.
Michaela Renee Hugie.
Sawyer Allen Donnelly.
Caden Michael Hurst.
Stephen Curtis Doty III.
Hannah Charlene Heislope.
Megan Olivia Doyle.
Mazen Mohammed Ibrahim.
Asa Dunlevy.
Aiden Michael Inskeep.
Jacob Thomas Involdson.
Marie Gaela Isingi Zwe.
Robert Scott Farnsworth.
Brianna Morgan Jackson.
Aiden Charles Fossold.
Caitlin Esperanza Jacobian.
Malia Rose Ferguson.
Kylie Nicole Janzo.
Abigail Lynn Fink.
Selvin Gerardo Jimenez Lopez.
Cora Jewel Fiscus.
Caden Alexander Jones.
Danica Raylene Hiakari Fish.
Lydia Ruth Jones.
Harrison Wolcott Fletcher.
Ava Zipporah Noel Kaiser.
Grace Pauline Ford.
Zain Al-Ibadin Mohammed Katrib.
Madison Harley Franz.
Erin Elizabeth Keefe.
Hannah Wetland Fugere.
Reese Nathaniel Kyber.
Ethan Dennis Bauman.
Laura Grace Kelly.
Noah John Becker.
Carl Alexander Coors.
Sarah Laureen Belt.
Kira Love Kushneris.
Cameron Christopher Bohatchee.
Mason J. Adams.
Courtney Lynn Boer.
Anita Araceli Aguilar.
Brady Earl Bowen.
Hussam Hisham Al-Bush.
Caleb Aaron Bolin.
Hassan Ali Al-Gami.
Daniel Gerard Breslin.
Hashim Umar Al-Samari.
Lucy Elizabeth Braziz.
Sadler Lee Alexander.
Jerry Edward Bolger.
Hyder Ahmed Ali.
Amia Elizabeth Berger.
Levi Michael Allen.
Cole Raymond Lee Burke.
Riley Michelle Anthony.
Bryce Irakozy.
Ryan David Armitage.
Roosevelt Kelly Jackson.
Fallon Gunnar Asbury Cornett.
Allison Marie Jeruswick.
Fars Salih Ashur.
Connor Michael Jensen.
Chelsea Ethel Back.
Abigail Elizabeth Jobs.
Joyce Bagarinka.
Joshua Porter Hall Jones.
Braylon Marie Barlow.
Leoma Faye Jones.
Riley Allison Barnes.
Kenzie Keith.
Sabrina Danielle Barnett.
Olivia Grace Kenny.
Brianna Kaylee Barton.
Killian Maximus Craney.
Emma Ray Becker.
Stella Genevieve Kurtz.
Aubrey Morgan Baris.
Adriana Michelle Leidy.
Consoli Galina.
Jennifer M. Kuzman.
Ricardo Alexander Riviera Quiniernos.
Peyton Lee Lathrop.
Kai Olson Jesse Seeley.
Nicholas Michael Leandro.
Bo Shively.
Gabe Douglas Ledbetter.
Sophia Eileen Heitkamp Seifring.
Anthony Glenn Lee.
Vijay Singh.
Michaela Nicole Lee.
Nia Christina Hadi Scory.
Zachary Edward Lehman.
Elena Nicole Smith.
Will Samuel Leininger.
Andrew Charles Snowden.
Shane Neil Logston.
Colton Michael Spurlock.
Evan Charles Lloyd.
Zachary Michael Steele.
Rylan Reed Likens.
Aiden James Stringer.
Jaden Elijah Martin.
Drake Robert Bishop.
Leanne Kimberly Donahue Marie Harker.
Veva Elizabeth Catherine Chaffins.
I know. Jayliana Nicole Mansfield.
Casey Marie Bradford.
Kaya Lynn Matevia.
Connor Jacob Elliott.
Aiden Matthew John McFerrin.
Raven Philbeck.
Marcos Maverick Medina.
Wesley Adam Wallakewicz.
Nufel Idris Mehdi.
Jason Anthony Lambert.
Carolyn Marie Mix.
Matthew Kenneth Lambert II.
Umbarka Muhammad.
Owen Richard Lee Laycock.
Sherry Cynthia Monavon.
Zoe Brianna Lewis.
Aubrey Nicole Moorfield.
Katie Nicole Linevers.
Marissa Lynn Morris.
Miranda Grace Eileen Lloyd.
Osbon Mugisha.
Audrey Claire Lundgren.
AJ Muhaza.
Tanaya Patricia Lurie.
Caden Allen J. Murphy.
Margaret Marianne Lynch.
Tyler James Murphy.
Peyton Francis McGee.
Jocelyn Renee Murray.
Adam James Manacero.
Brooklyn Lachey Marsh.
Julianne Rose Markham.
Michael Andrew McAfee.
Haley Elizabeth White.
Riley Joe McQuestion. Sorry.
Bonnie Ann No.
Emma Grace McEwen.
Avery Benjamin O'Hearn.
Gianna Nicole Miller.
Ainsley Marie Orion.
Divine Mukamisha.
Savannah Marie Oakley.
Elizabeth Colleen Nosmacher.
Trace Dale Irvin Oakley III.
Jasmine Michaela Nails.
Aiden Maddox Overholzer.
Amara Nkizi.
Jaya Shania Parks.
Katie Elizabeth Needles.
Addison Leanne Peters.
Carson Lee Netherton.
Christopher Michael Petrick.
Andre David Nicolescu.
Jennifer Anne Marie Phillips.
Lindsay August Patient.
Owen William Plackey.
Cameron Edward Payne.
Jaya Renee May Sturgill.
Alejandro Guadalupe Perez.
Madison Nicole Powell.
Nasia Marie Perone.
Michael Logan Powell.
Connor William Rayleigh Peters.
Rachel Renee Powell.
Madison Faith Phillips.
Hannah Maddox Rains.
Tyler Nicole Pitts.
Gavin Luke Rainey.
Devin William Porter.
Ashley Brooke Rentz.
Paolo Sebastian Peralita Lopez.
Jonathan David Richardson.
Zoe Dawn Potts.
Alexis Marie Robert.
Trevor Brandon Powers.
Michaela Lynn Robinson.
Aaron Riley Rawlings.
James Lee Robinson III.
Kaylee Jean Reese.
Emily Elizabeth Rojas.
David Michael Reese Jr.
Avenel Simone Roseberry.
Vincent Lee Reggie Roberson.
Alexandra Michaela Roush.
Aubrey Shea Roberts.
Catherine Ann Rush.
Ashton Xavier Robinson.
Alexis Marie Russo.
Ricky Corinne Robinson.
Cameron Paul Rustad.
Andrew Paul Rodzinka.
Desari Ayana Elise Logan.
Hannah Bisan Roma.
Avery Lane Osborne.
Benjamin Dale Ross.
Sophia Isabel Taverna.
Xavier Alexander Rudy.
Lucy Michelle Taylor.
Aiden Bradley Russell.
Lily Ann Thomas.
Riley Marie Lawson.
Taylor Nicole Thomason.
Delaney Marie Sargent.
Connor Brian Thompson.
Griffin Patrick Schmidt Cumberland.
Joy Elisha Tipton.
Parker Anthony Schum.
Lucas Tipton.
Malachi Jaden Shumpert.
Kenneth Nathaniel Toland.
Mason Lee Scott.
Jalen Nevea Toms.
Daniel John Seaton.
Madeline Page Trent.
Jocelyn Michelle Seibert.
Noah Stephen Tolick.
Aiden Michael Severt.
Drake Philip Eugene Unverfirth.
Isaiah Douglas Shannon.
Michaela Renee Urick.
Carissa Leanne Sharp.
Mason Ray Mata.
Netta Muhammad Tafiq Shihade.
Christiana Nicole Mock.
Noah Damian Schertz.
Elizabeth Catherine McCall.
Emily Nicole Slusher.
Kira Christine McCall.
Matthew Cody Thomas.
Taylor Grace McMillan.
Allison Nicole Smith.
Lainey Grace McNeese.
Aaron Sinclair Smith Jr.
William Andrew Milestrup.
Trayton Jade Allen Spencer.
Beck Allen Moline.
Caitlin Rose Spitza.
Rachel Louise Mitter.
Nicholas Rogers Steele.
Lauren Danae Mobley.
Caden Michael Stevens.
Jacob Parker Mora.
Bobby Lee Stover.
Cade Michael Moran.
Shayla Monique Tapia.
Logan Marshall Mossholder.
Alexander Joseph Taylor.
Samuel Joseph Noel.
Abigail Faith Thorpe.
Emily Marie Sargent.
Renee Elizabeth Tipton Netherton.
Kristen Aileen Shearer.
Emily Michelle Trapp.
Hunter Andrew Skippers.
Shantape Tuen.
Catherine Ellen Zamonsky Schlerth.
Clarence Elliott Underwood.
Thurman Parker Shriel.
William Ellis Underwood.
Kenneth Stephen Schwartz.
Elwood Stephen Sorrell.
Eli Charles Schwegman.
Gentil Uwinka.
Halen Marie Sebald.
Jackson Scott Van Gorder.
Annabelle Tamer Seeds.
Caleb Lee Walker.
Morgan Franklin Siebert.
Brenley Olivia Webb.
Iris Clarine Sierra.
Neil James Weisgerber.
Keely Marie Shaughnessy.
Bellelise Rose Wheatcroft.
Julian Nathaniel Sharp.
Brody Matthew Whitaker.
Gabriel Riley Shaw.
Josie Elizabeth Williams.
Nevaeh Catherine Shipley.
Wesley Michael Wills.
Anna Mae Van Arsdal.
Mason Laverne Weimer.
Clara Louise Von Handorf.
Laura Elizabeth Winterstein.
Faith Gabriella Walhay.
Kayla Marie Wise.
Katie Lynn Walthall.
Olivia Grace Witt.
Caitlin Irene Ward.
Richard Isaac Witt.
Frederick Allen Warren V.
Grace Patricia Wright.
K.M. Weiss.
Amber Lynn Yoder.
Hannah Rose Wenzel.
Quinn Louise Yoder.
Gabriel Asa Whitted.
Claire Elizabeth Euchre.
Kason Akai Williams.
Inu Zhu.
Kaz Jaden Williams.
Elizabeth Marie Allison.
Elizabeth Renee Wintrick.
Ali Gautam Al-Sawali.
Emma Grace Wright.
Caden Lane Leet Atha.
Molly Grace Wolfick.
Brennan Allen Best.
Jeremy David Zavakis.
Anthony Wayne Burke.
Andrew Max Zimmerman.
Madeline Anita Karen.
Jacob Allen Zupanik.
Kirsten Annette Castle. Kaylee Lillian Klein. Tamora Deshawn Collins. Haley Neve Como. Angelina Dolores Damiano. Jace Matthew Damerl. Andre Keith DeLauder Jr. Hayden Lynn Dillahunt. Alexander Bradley Duvall. Catherine Margaret Engelman. Mackenzie Anna Marie Farler. Hunter Riley Fugit. Colton Amos Guider. Jason Alexander Hammond. Kamira Jade Hasty. Logan Anthony Horsley. Allison Marie Hutchinson. There you go. Blake Owen Hotchkiss. Aaliyah Cheyenne Humphreys. Kenya Sadie Mae Jones. Nicholas Eugene Jurgens. Jalissa Lee Lannon. Christian Jonathan Levitt. Jameson Thomas Martin. Shay Chad Marcus Mason. Kyra Marie Nicole McCombs. Cheyenne Neve McDonald. Camden Charles Meade. Christopher Lee Miles II. Ziamara Miller. Kiera Sue Morrison. Joshua Landon Newberry. Aubrey Anne-Marie Nimox. Ram O.G. N.G. Daku. O.G. N.G. Daku. Autumn Rose Parcells. Caleb William Lee Paxton. Michaela Samira Peacock. Justice Christine Powell. Matthew Ryan Powell. Rylan Sky Rakestraw. Mackenzie Ann Rourke. Samuel Cirillo Sarfino. Caden Henry Schrimmel McComas. Cassidy Lynn Sherrill. Brooklyn Michelle Slorp. Madison Ray Stansberry. Isaiah Taiwan Stewart. Jeremy Lewis Temple. Zachary Jermaine Tenney. Marissa Love Turner Neese. Destiny Brianne Ward. Paige Rosalind Winchester. Ethan Lee Wisby. Kaylin Renee Woods.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Bella Deppen, and I've had the honor of serving as this year's United Student Body President, and I'm privileged to have the opportunity to say a few words before we turn our tassels and take our first class selfie. Let's take a moment to thank those who have been our guiding stars, our families, teachers, mentors, and friends. Their unwavering support has been our anchor through the highs and lows of this journey. Today marks a milestone in our lives, a moment we've been eagerly awaiting for the past 4 years. It's a day filled with a whirlwind of emotion, excitement for what lies ahead, nostalgia for the memories we've created, and probably a hint of nervousness for the unknown. As we stand on the brink of a new adventure, I can't help but feel a rush of gratitude. Gratitude for the friendships that have blossomed, the challenges that have pushed us to grow, and the countless memories we've created together. Sure, there were moments we'd never thought we'd make it through, like that tough exam or the assignment that we never thought we would finish. But here we are, stronger and wiser because of those challenges. I challenge you all to remember that this is not just an endpoint, it is just the beginning of the rest of our lives. As we step into the next chapter, let's remember to embrace the unknown with open arms, dare to dream big, to chase our passions, and never lose the values we hold closest to us. Class of 2024, our future is bright, and I wish nothing but the best for all of you. Congratulations to all of us. At this time, please stand for the playing of the Kettering Fairmont alma mater. Thank you to the band, amazing as always. Now, on the count of 3, I would like to invite everyone to finally turn our tassels from right to left, making us official Fairmont High School graduates. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, everyone. Now it's time for our first selfie as Fairmont alumni, so just smile. I'm just going to take a quick selfie. Everyone smile for a selfie. Congratulations again, and thank you all for coming out. Woo!